Well, hello once again. This is Doggone RV'N, travels with my girls and exploring the American West. Well, it's February now. It's starting to get warmer down here in the southwest corner of Arizona. We're having temperatures in the mid 70s, and they're forecasting highs up to 80. So looks like down here in this corner of Arizona, winter's gone. Finally got out of the quartzsite. It seemed like the later into January it got, the more and more people actually showed up. And there was more 4x4s, more four-wheel drives, more motorcycles, dirt bikes, all kinds of stuff, and more noise. And there was large caravans of Class A's circling the wagons pretty much, and they all had ATVs, and at night they'd be booming music that you could hear across the desert as if you were right next to them. I swear those kind of people are deaf as can be if they have to have the music that loud. They're either deaf or stone drunk. You know, those kind of people I could do without. They have no manners, no civility. They're just out there living their life and don't give a damn about anybody else's comfort or what they want to get out of the desert. So I left, got out of that place. I'd been there since October anyway, and just needed a change. So we're down here in the southwest corner of Arizona, and like I said, it's in the mid 70s. They're predicting highs up to 80, 81 maybe. So I was going to come down here for a couple of weeks and then head east. I did my usual research on the weather patterns and stuff like that. And frick, you go east, you're going to gain an elevation. And the highs are maybe breaking 50. Lows are in the 30s and 20s to be the worst. And I'm thinking, I don't think I want to go from the 70s to the 50s or lower. So we're quite happy right here in the desert where we're at. And we're just going to hang out here and save money by staying in one place. And all we have to do is just cross the border, and we're in Yuma. And it's got a lot more to do there than up in Quartzsite. And it's just a straight shot. That's what's so nice about it. So, let's see. The girls are doing great. You probably see, have got a haircut. I got tired of carrying a pound of dust and sand in my hair. And I couldn't even pull a comb through it. It was like ripping my hair out. So I shampooed it real good, went in, and finally got a decent haircut. This thing will last me for 6 months. So that's done. I feel so much better, so much cleaner. I can comb my hair if I want now and not rip out hair from the roots. And let's see. Oh yeah, this month, February, I'm going on a fast. Now, I've done this before for about 3 months and lost 30 pounds. And right now my bathroom scale says I'm 193.7, which is pretty bad. I look like I'm frickin' pregnant. And so I'm going to go on this fast that I've done before. And the goal is to lose 25 to 30 pounds. I want to get down to my, what I think my ideal weight is, about 160. And just stabilize there. Become more active to stay there too. Plus, I've decided I'm not going to be doing this snowbird thing every year like I'd fantasized. Basically because I'm kind of a single person, a single nomad with 2 dogs. I don't have a large group of friends to travel with and circle the wagons like they do up in Quartzsite, just sit in the desert and eat and drink and whatever. So I think I'm going to be doing the snowbird thing every even year. Like it's 2006, so the next one will be 2008. And in between those years, the odd years, I'll be staying home for the winter, trying to get up into the mountains, do some winter camping, winter hiking, snowshoeing, snow cave living, stuff like that. Stuff I did in my youth, in scouts and college and stuff. So I'm just going to get a hell of a lot more active in my life, because I remember when I was 50, I was thinking, God, how long am I going to live? How many more years do I have? And then when I was 70, looking back on what I was thinking at 50, I said, shit, I should have done that crap. Now I'm 10, 20 years older. So, yeah, I'm going to start doing that, I'm going to quit planning it in my head, thinking about it. I'm just going to fucking do it, Oh, and as you can see, we're still out here in the desert. Down there somewhere behind me is the Great Wall and Mexico. So let's see what the girls are doing right now. Here's Ember. Ember loves the sun. She loves the heat. So she'll lay out here in the heat, just get nice and toasty. When she's warm enough, she'll go into the RV and sleep on the couch. Yeah, she loves it. We have Spirit. Now, Spirit likes the coolness. She likes the cold, cool ground. So I got a dog that likes it cool and a dog that likes it hot. So, what's it like out here? This is a place called Pilot Knob. It's one of the LTVAs. And my LTVA pass is good until, I think, April 15th. So, I'm really in no rush to go anywhere. Because pretty much I've paid to be here. And it don't cost nothing just sitting here. Somewhere out there is Algodones, where everybody goes for dental and medical work at a third of the price that the American Medical Association charges people. Oh, and we got the rig here. Rig's holding up really well after 5 months on the road. It's doing really well. The solar panels up there are doing great. I've got a really good battery battery power. Yes, I know. And I've only had to do it, turn on the generator once or twice when we had a stretch of bad clouds. And yeah, I know. Huh? What you doing there, Spirit? There's a bush there that they've been chewing on, and they've almost eaten the whole damn thing. So yeah, there's some flowers out here that are blooming. They're pretty. They add color to the desert. There's these ant holes here all over the place. Some of them are huge. Yeah, what'd you guys see? What? You guys playing? Playing games, huh? They certainly do a good job of protecting the home base here. They'll take up different positions, and boy, nothing moves that they don't see, even far off. I have to look sometimes and focus to see what they're looking at. And they're looking at somebody walking their dog way the hell out there in the bushes. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's about everything in a nutshell right now. We're just looking around out here. This that mountain range there, I've been down here when they had sandstorms, and that mountain range, the entire thing disappears. You couldn't even see it. And far over there, if you can make it out, there's a church in the foreground of the mountains. That's the Center of the World exhibit there, with the huge granite slabs depicting the history of the planet Earth. And you couldn't even see Highway 8 over there going to San Diego or Yuma. So yeah, it's been pretty interesting. There's a big mountain there that disappeared too in a sandstorm. It's like it was the 1930s Dust Bowl here. Fascinating. Okay. Well, I got somebody wanting my attention. That's you, huh? What do you got? What are you gonna fetch? Huh? You're on camera. Smile. Yeah, say something. Oh, you gotta bring that over. Okay. And then we got your sister here, just soaking up the sun. Okay. Can I have that? Yeah. Oh, pick it up. Okay, there, I got it. Ready? No, let me have it. Hey. Okay, ready? Go. Uh-oh. Somebody else got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut this off here. Be quiet. And we'll talk later, okay, guys? Take care. That's it for now. Bye-bye.